Hi guys, today I'm going to experiment with you guys. Rather, let's experiment together because the only other way I've ever done this before with the little white mushrooms is tempura. But I was wondering, what if we did like a tempura, but we stuff the mushroom caps first and then we fry them. So let's see how this happened, how it turns out. So I got like 7 little white mushroom caps here. And here I have the stems of the mushroom cap. I have some chorizo sausage ground up in here. Excuse me. And I have mozzarella, vegan mozzarella cheese, and everything seasoned with salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, garlic, onion powder, and also what's grounded up in here also is some onion and a clove of garlic. So all that is grounded up in here. And I didn't have to make much because there's only 7 little caps and it's an experiment, so I don't want to use like a whole pack of mushrooms. Here is just some unbleached flour. This is also seasoned, Italian seasoned, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Here's the wet batter. I also seasoned it as well with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. I just wanted to make sure all the flavors, everything is layered with flavors. So I have some canola oil heating up on the stove, and I'm gonna start stuffing these peppers. So I guess we should just pack it in like as tight as we can. Oops, I'm making a mess. Let's pack it in as much as we can, I guess. I don't know, should we do a dry dredge first? Should we do a dry dredge first? And then go to wet? And go back to dry again? Let's see. Let the excess batter drip off. Okay, let's go back to the dry ingredient. So far, so good. Let's just shake off some of that excess and let's make sure that this is packed in tight, the filling, because I don't want it to come out. So we'll see. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, we'll do another one. Just scrape the top like that, I guess, you know. Make sure it's in there good. I guess dredge it in the dry. Then the wet. Let's drip, make sure the excess is off. And I'm sure you could stuff this with anything. Doesn't have to be exactly the filling I have. This is what I had on hand. So I'm just curious to see how this comes out. This would be a nice little surprise, mushroom surprise, little mushroom cap surprises. I don't know if you guys can hear the oil in the background. Okay. I'll scrape that off. Make sure it's packed in. Dry dredge. Dry dredge. Batter. Back into the dry. Okay, we'll shake that excess off. And I'll do the last and then we'll fry them. Okay, so I've been having the oil heating all this time on medium low. Not low, not high, but a medium low. And it's been heating since I started stuffing the mushrooms. So here they are. Let's carefully drop it in. Fingers crossed. Everything comes out okay. I actually wanted the oil to cover them all the way, but that's not going to happen right now. And I guess like anything else, we shouldn't crowd the pan. So and there's only 7 of them and they're small, so I'm just going to put them all in. And we'll let them fry up. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to leave it on medium low. And see how it turns out. Let them fry up on that side and then I'll turn them over. Okay. So hopefully they should be starting to cook up now. Oh, look how pretty. I don't want the mushrooms to be raw. And obviously, just, because the mushrooms already have all that water content in them, why the oil is popping the way it is. Well, you got to be extremely careful when you do these things. I'm so afraid of grease fires. I'm always extremely careful with this stuff. So now we just turned them over. And you can see how crispy they are. And we'll take them out in a couple of minutes and see how they turned out. So they're all crispy and golden brown. They look beautiful. I'm gonna take them out. Nothing came out. The cheese didn't melt out. So we're just gonna plate these and we'll try them. And hopefully they're good and everything's melted and the mushrooms are cooked thoroughly through. If this turns out the way I hope it does, this will be a new appetizer. That's it. Got them all out. Let's go plate these bad boys up. Okay guys, so here they are. And what just occurred to me is these would be amazing with some marinara sauce, a dunking sauce. So let's try them. They seem to have cooled off a bit. OMG. Look at that. They're amazing. The cheese and the chorizo and the Italian seasonings and all the other, the garlic and the onions, it comes through so much. It's so savory. It's delicious. And you make this with a dunking sauce. I really, really highly recommend a marinara sauce. They're delicious. They came out amazing. I'm so happy. So we did this together, guys. This is my first time ever trying something like this. And they're crunchy. Oh my god. So good. Everything stood in the cheese. Everything. So good. This is definitely going on my menu as an appetizer. They are so freaking good. I highly recommend you guys try this. All I needed just for these, it was just enough, was that little, like less than even a quarter cup of flour for each, for the wet and for the dry. And just season everything to your liking. Salt and pepper to taste, of course. And look, I still have some stuffing left. I can make, other mushrooms with these. You could freeze it also until you're ready to use it again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you try the recipe, because it is really good. And I want to thank you for subscribing, for those who are already subscribed. and showing me your support. I really do appreciate you guys, and I love you. And feel free to leave me any messages, any questions or comments, and then I'll be happy to answer anything or reply to anything that you guys, want to know. I love you, and have a great rest of your week, guys. Bye.